So I'm going to do a do-it-yourself tutorial on how to make your t-shirt and cut it up so that way you can turn it into a skull. This is the picture that I saw that had given me the idea. I got it off of Instagram, but just some people, like my mom, she thinks I'm like turning gothic or whatever because I'm getting into like the skull phase or whatever. But I'm not turning gothic, and some people look at it in a negative way, but it doesn't always mean something negative. It can mean protection, strength, overcoming a new life, and I don't know, stuff like that. I don't know, you can Google it and look it up. But here's the shirt. You don't have to wear the sports bra underneath, but since it's white, I didn't want you to like be able to see through it. But here's the side by side because I did put a tank top underneath too. So yeah. Those are the pictures, and I'm actually going to cut up this shirt. And I mean, it's just from Old Navy. And then I'm going to cut up the back. And then I was thinking I could probably put like bright colored tank tops underneath, so that'll make it look really cool. But yeah, on to the tutorial. What I need is, you can take like a notebook or something. This is just a magazine. That way when you go to cut it, you can put it underneath, or you can use a board. That way you won't cut all the way through by accident. You can use scissors. If you have fabric scissors, that would be even better, but these will just have to work for now. I'm going to draw that on. If you have like a lighter shirt, you can use a pencil. That way it'll come out when you wash it. Or if it's a darker, you can use like a pen or a marker, you know, whatever. You know, if you want to look at a picture, you can, but I'm just going to start with the eyes. And you don't want to have just like two plain circles. You kind of want to have a line in the middle. That way it's not just like two awkward circles. I mean, what if you wore it in the front? Then you look like that girl off of Mean Girls when they did that thing. It'd be better if you kind of made them a little bit bigger. That way it's easier to cut them. So, and when you do it, kind of curve it, the teeth up a little bit. And then for the bottom, it's almost like upside down triangles, if that makes sense, and then try to kind of keep it in line. Another thing, if you want, you can do like the hollow cheekbones on a skull, but I don't want to do that because, I don't know, I don't really like it that much. I mean, I like it on this t-shirt of the picture that I'm looking at, but I don't want to do it because I'm afraid it won't look right. So if you want to, you can, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to take my magazine, or you can take your board or whatever, put it underneath. That way when you cut, you won't cut through the front by accident. Did my stuff, but just make like a little slit and then start to cut where your guidelines were. So as you can see, here's one eye. You can see the magazine, but if you want, you can kind of just like pull on it a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, like I put the magazine underneath so it's easier for you to see all the teeth. I have to do one more here, but when you do the teeth, it's easier if you cut a slit on each side. Like if you cut one on the right side and then cut one on the left side, and then cut up, meet the other side halfway, and then cut the rest out. It's easier to get that kind of awkward shape because when they do get smaller, it's a little bit harder. But if you do it like that, it makes it easier. And you do not want to rush when you do this. You just want to make sure, you know, it doesn't look sloppy, and that way it'll turn out right. So here's the shirt without a shirt underneath. Yep, tank top underneath. Here's the yellow one. Okay, so it was like super dark, and then I took that flashlight app that I have on my phone, and you can see it works. Whew. Okay, one thing I want to say before I, turn off the video is follow me. You should follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put like all the links below and stuff. Usually when people follow me or like any of my pictures, I usually like their pictures back. And then if I like their pictures, then I'll follow them. This is actually the dress that I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, I want this. But then after I saw how much it was, then I was just like, yeah, I'm not spending all my money on a dress, because it was $150, and I was just like, oh, that's crazy. So then that's after I saw the t-shirt, and I was just thinking it'd be a lot easier if I just made it instead of spending all my money on a dress. But this is the girl's Instagram, so you can see her username right there. That way I can give her some credit to where I saw it. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, so it's kind of random. Well, now this video is officially over, so bye. Deuces. Can I get deuces on my face? I have deuces on my face. Deuces on my face. Deuces on my face. Okay, that sounds like it should be made into a song, but that sounded really dumb when I did it, so whatever.